Many couples celebrate Valentine's Day in every 14th February every year, but they don't know exactly how celebration of this amazing day started. Many people believe that this thing actually started during the ancient times, and that's the truth. And on this video, we're going to see some of the instances in the past that led to the celebration of the 14th February as a day of Valentine's, whereby the couples buy flowers and also they enjoy this amazing day by remembering the love they have and also focusing on what they can do to actually make sure that they strengthen their love. On this video, we're also going to see some of the mystery stories surrounding this amazing day and how it started and how the ancient people saw that it was necessary for celebrating this amazing day, and also why they saw that this day could be a day of celebrating the loved ones and also those people who have been in relationships, and how this day is related to the saint who was believed to be the one who started this celebration of Valentine's Day. And this day is actually a day of loved ones. Here is the story of how people started celebrating Valentine's Day in the 3rd century, and also how this has impacted a lot of things that are happening right now, whereby you'll find that many couples are buying flowers and also a lot of things that are happening right now. So here's the story of how Saint Valentine, who is believed to be the one who brought about this name Valentine, and how he actually did some of the famous things that everybody remembers. There was a priest who was called Saint Valentine. This was during the 3rd century. And this priest was officiating marriages to soldiers, and this was against the emperor's rules. And that's why it reached a time when the emperor felt that this guy is going against the rules. He was not allowed to officiate marriages to soldiers because they believed that these soldiers were going to war and they were not allowed to marry. Saint Valentine was imprisoned, and while in prison, he did a miraculous thing that nobody believed that could happen. The daughter of the emperor was blind, and this saint miraculously healed this daughter, and this caused a lot of questions. Like, many people didn't believe that he will actually do such a thing, because many of them actually thought that he was imprisoned and the thing that he did was actually against the rules that were set by the emperor. After that, Saint Valentine wrote a letter to the daughter of the emperor telling her that he had actually fallen in love. On that letter, he addressed and said, "To my Valentine." Since that day, many people started celebrating this Valentine's Day in remembrance of this saint. He actually died because he defended Christianity. And there's also another story about the celebration of the Valentine's Day, and this is the dark story that many people don't know, and maybe you may not even believe that this story can be true. And it's about a certain festival that was celebrated during these days. Here is the dark history about the Valentine's Day that many people don't know. In the ancient Rome, there was a god who was called Februs, and this was a god of fertility. Many people used to make sacrifices to this god, believing that at the end of the day, their fertility issues will be solved. There was a festival which was called Lupercalia, and during this festival, a lot of sacrifices were made. The animals were slaughtered, and also the dogs were slaughtered. Many used to spill blood on their bodies, and they used to walk on the streets of Rome naked, while whipping innocent women with the skins of these animals. There was also a lottery ritual whereby random women were picked, and these women could sleep with these men, and these women will be forced to get married to these men. This was a festival that was happening each and every year, and many people could actually participate. When Christianity was introduced during the 3rd century, this festival was abolished. The whole thing about the Lupercalia festival was the release of energy to the god of fertility, and that's the dark story about the Valentine's Day that you didn't know.